Hey everyone, I wanted to make a quick video today um, on the topic of why do I find hard things so hard to do? I know it's quite simple, straightforward, it's nothing, groundbreaking, but you know, I often find myself finding it very hard to do the things that I tell myself that I need to do, right? And I think there's either two ends. So either I'm setting expectations for myself too high, or number two is just I'm not disciplined or committed enough to fulfill the action or the goal that I set myself, right? I find it really hard sometimes to keep pushing, or when I know that I need to keep my foot down on the gas pedal, I find it hard to keep it there. I find it hard to overcome obstacles and roadblocks repeatedly, and often get distracted by something else, or you know allow myself to just take a step back when it's the exact opposite that I need to do. I think I have fear around fully committing myself, and I think I have fear in confronting hard situations. um I try and find excuses, or I think I try and find ways to get around it, right? Maybe outsource this, right? The hard thing, like, okay, for example, cold, simple fact is I need to reach out to at least 100 businesses each day, no matter which sort of um, output, or which sort of medium, whether it's, cold calls, cold DMs, emails, whatever it is, right? Just at least 100 each and every single day. And that's something I should be doing each and every single day, but I don't. And I find it's I find myself making excuses for myself, and, you know, trying to convince myself that it's okay for whatever reason, that today is a different day, to not do it, or something's popped up, or something more important has popped up. And it seems like a good idea in my head while I'm in it, but on the day that I reflect after, I should have just done it. And I try and find different ways, like say, oh, maybe I should outsource it to someone else to do it. But it doesn't happen, and it never follows through. It just becomes a distraction, a smokescreen. Um, I don't know if it's. I don't think there's anything wrong with me. I think that it's a common thing that people go through. So I'm not going to take that stance on it. It's like I need to come to terms with the fact that there's no way around it, or there's no different way other than just attacking it straight on. Like, confronting the problem is one of the biggest issues and troubles I have, and I think that holds me back from seeing the success I want to be. I want to see. You know, I'm not a confrontational person in general. Um, I don't talk too much. I'm quite reserved in that sense as well. So it's not something that really aligns with my personality in the first place, which makes it hard, which isn't an excuse in itself, but like, all these little things, they, either help you in some areas, and, you know, everyone's got their strengths and weaknesses. I might not be good at one sort of area, but I might be a lot better in a different. So I'm not going to sit here and act as if I'm bad in every single area, because I know that's not the case. It's just I know for myself that that confrontation, that attacking it head on, is something that I struggle with quite a lot. I feel like I can do it for so many other things, right? Like, if it's the gym, I know that I need to go today even when I don't feel like going, and I do it. Or, like, I listen to the greats, or people that I idolize, and they say it's like a muscle, right? Over time it gets easier. The sensation is still there, but you get better at handling it. But I don't know, it's like, I like the main thing on my head, the main reason of my stress is of the inaction, of the things that I need to do, the things that I know that I should be doing and I don't do it. And that's where that stress comes from. And the only way I alleviate that stress, what I do now is, instead of actually acting on the thing that's stressing me out, I then find something else like gym, go to the gym, make myself feel like I'm being productive. But at the end of the day, my goal isn't necessarily to become Mr. Olympia. My goal is to have a successful, profitable online digital business. And, although I feel like I've accomplished something at the end of the day, I haven't moved the needle. And it just stacks upon days and days and days. It gets muddled up, and I call that a good month, or I call that my month, and nothing ever really gets anywhere. And it doesn't, I won't say nothing really ever gets anywhere, because I know it has in the past and it's worked for me. I just haven't been able to stick to it or follow it through. So maybe that's why gym is easy. Going to the gym feels easier, because it's not as hard for me in relative to like doing the thing that I needed to be doing, right? So yeah, that's the topic I just wanted to quickly talk about today. If you guys also, struggle with the same sort of things, on these videos, I want to talk more about myself now as well, and my experiences. If you guys relate to it, please drop a comment. I've recently made a little Discord community where I can get closer with you guys as well, just for like a community. If we want to chat, if we just want to talk, feel free to join. Check out my other videos as well. I released another one the other day. It's called Why You Might Feel Stuck. Check that out. It's a short one, but if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow.